Hello, hello. I'm sorry, I was taking my vitamins. So now I have my vitamins taken, and we can do this. Welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here. Kind of hard to see, but it's right here. And I'm so glad you're here. Here 7 days a week, and so are some of you. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And I'm so grateful. But here we go. It's a Sunday before Christmas. And a week from yesterday will be my 1 year anniversary for doing live streams, daily live streams. So day after Christmas. So we've been through a lot, but we made it. See, I kept telling you, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. All right. So if you are watching this on replay, do come by if you can. I'm here every day it's noon Central Time in the U.S. Chicago time. It's hard to read, but it says it. Trust me, it says Chicago right there, and that's where I am. And you just come on by, and we have the best moderators on the internet, for which I am always grateful, forever grateful, who keep us safe, and we have the nicest people here. So come by and just put your everybody just put anything in all caps, and that's how you communicate with me. Anything that's in all caps is how you do that. And other than that, just please type normally, because people have whole conversations. And I'll notice, just let you guys talk, and I'll know you're not trying to talk to me. Okay. 10% of all income that comes in the channel goes to feedingamerica.com. Org. Feedingamerica.org. Feedingamerica.org. And that's an ongoing thing. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. If your question gets cut off in the chat, because YouTube will just dump a whole bunch of new stuff, please just post your question again, but put a YT right before it, and I'll know that YouTube cut it off earlier. So sorry about that. But I'll try to get to your question, because we are kind of first come, first serve. Although if I don't read on your question or I don't acknowledge you, I have to go by my intuition. And or if something's too vague, I can't read on it. If someone just says a name, and I'm just like, unless I already know there's something like big in the news, I won't. It's like, what about them? I just wanted, what are you looking for? What are you worried about? So, but anyway, it's never anything personal. Never. I'm not mad at anybody. I don't hold grudges. There's no secret. There's no secret thing that you do here. Kathy Anderson's asking where my co-host is, Boo-Boos and Kitty. I don't know, but we have there are people in the house downstairs. So he usually goes and hides. He's probably under the blankets on my bed. I haven't looked, but he's probably where he is. One other thing, housekeeping, very important. Tomorrow, Monday, the 21st, the Great Conjunction, Charlie Brown, and also the solstice. It's also the one day we could get someone to come to where I live, because I rent part of a house, and they're going to be significantly upgrading the internet here. Yay! But they can only come tomorrow between noon and 3. So the live stream might be cut short, or if they are really spot on, I might have to do it later in the day. But I will do it. I will do a live stream tomorrow. Okay. So, all right. So that's tomorrow. And I'm going to go up and I'm going to start looking for your questions. Anything in all caps. I write them in my little notebook here, which starts out so nicely, doesn't it? Lovely, clean. And then it turns into this. But I have a note here. We haven't directly looked at Trump in a while. So in the 12 slots for today, I've actually got Trump at the top. What's up with him? What is he up to? That sort of thing. So anyway, Trump's still got the first slot. Oh, he's a monster. Yes, he is. All right, let me scroll up. Let me look for your questions. Okie dokie. Dreaming of Trump's last Christmas. Hello, Connie. As president, not literally, just last Christmas as president. Hello, Connie. Thank you. Oh, Connie. Okay, I'm looking for anything in all caps. Connie, hey, has a question. I love that. I love the emoji. Question. Love that. Man with the illness symptoms died in the middle of a United Airlines flight. Oh, geez. Will airlines be forced to implement stronger screenings? Okay, let's look at the airlines. Airlines and flying for the public. Airlines and flying. Number 2 on the list for today. Connie has got slot number 2. Okie dokie. Let's look for anything else in all caps. Stacy. Hello. Hello, Stacy. Clarence saying hello to everyone. And to me, hello, Clarence. Cheryl, will 45 have a heart attack before he leaves the White House? Oh, I hope not. Sincerely. No, I'm serious. I do not want him to have a heart attack. I don't want him to die. I do not want anything really, really awful to befall him. I just want justice. Plain old, in a courtroom, with real consequences, justice. That's it. I do not wish a heart attack on him or anybody else. And I've had some people comment, they're like, oh, you don't mean that. It's like, no, I really do not want him to be hurt. Or is Trump heart attack? Before he leaves. And I mentioned yesterday, I don't know if any of you had a chance to see it. Apparently there was on CNN, they were saying there was a shouting match fight when Flynn and his lawyer Powell went in to see the president and the people around the president, because Flynn and Powell were saying that Trump absolutely should call for martial law in the swing states, force them to hold another election. And the people around Trump were like, oh, nay. Oh, no. Apparently, shouting match. Anyway, Cheryl, you have got, you filled slot number 3. Okay, we're looking for number 4. Thank you, Renee. Thank you. This wouldn't have been possible this last year without you guys. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to sneeze. Okay. I'm not muted. Excuse me. Okay. Laura's saying hello, Autumn, and good people. We really do have good people around here. Angela, congratulations. Thank you. Moose saying good morning. Steve has a question. Okay. What will Pence's mindset be on January 6th? Will be under pressure not to do the right thing. Well, he is going to be like reading the result and immediately leaving for the Middle East. Pensy Wency, is he under pressure? To not do the right thing. The thing is that him reading it out doesn't, I don't believe that makes it so. It's kind of a formality, I believe. Pence under pressure to not do the right thing. January 6th. Got it. All right, that is slot number 4. Well, thank you, Rachel. Pammy, blessings to you and the kitties today. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Sally, will Joe Biden can forgive student loan debt? I have looked at this somewhat recently. I have it somewhere here. What I got was yes and no. It was complicated. But where was that? I can't remember, but it's in the fairly recent but I don't see it right offhand. But if you go, if you go and look at some previous, I want to say it was in like it was certainly within the last couple of weeks, certainly. But if you just look at the timestamping in the description box, or it's the pinned, I pinned the comments, the first comment where I go in and I timestamp everything. But even though it's pinned, I find when I go back and look and things, it's like moved down to the bottom of the list, and it's like, you're pinned? What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? I put you up here, you don't stay. I don't know what's going on there. But I was getting yes and no. It will be better, but it's not just a flat out just forgive them. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be complicated. So, it's Desrat's birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, Estelle, Linda. Oh, okay. KD, good day to all. Oh, you like the frosty overlay. Thank you. Happy birthday, Desrat. All right, now we're down to Paula. Will the mutant strain, talk about a bad choice of words. I don't care if it is technically accurate. That's not a good word to use in the general public. Will the quote-unquote mutant, because they're always mutating. That's what you guys are telling me. We have some very knowledgeable people here. Mutated COVID to come to the US. Okay. Got it. All right, that's number 5. Okay. Renee, my friend Angie, thanking you who donated to her on the GoFundMe. Thank you so much. Oh, for the Christmas presents. Thank you, everybody, for donating. Thank you. Thank you. Joan, what is Trump thinking, stating he wants to start up The Apprentice again? Seriously, is this even a consideration with producers? Apprentice again? All right. Question 6. It's all yours, Joan. All right, we'll get there. Okay. Estelle, love, light, and blessings to everyone. I like it. Okay, anything else here? Connie, thanks for your tireless efforts to keep the sanity. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't feel like I have, but thank you. You're welcome, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Mary, hey, Mary, what action will Biden take to begin the transition? Oh, and meeting with the Pentagon. Yeah, can or will Biden do anything to restart Pentagon? Well, just briefings, to restart briefings. Intelligence briefings and whatnot. Number 7, got it. Okay. Deb, will Trumpers become unbrainwashed? Some never will. There really is a cult-like mentality going on here. So some of them will never recover. A lot of them will. Once it kind of fades from view, but right now there's still this whole underground, under internet. It's not the dark net, but like underground, grassroots, internet place, echo chamber, where people can reinforce their limited beliefs. But so some of them will fall out of that as things go forward. Some of them, I mean, I keep going back to Roger Stone has a tattoo of Nixon on his back. Nixon's face on his back, right there. Right there. Okay, Angela, what's going on with martial law? It's news Trump wants to use it to overturn the election. Okay, we'll look at this again. Trump, martial law to overturn the election. It's a fever dream. It's just a fever dream, but let's have a look, just in case. Number 8. That will be number 8. Okay, so I've got 4 more slots for questions. I can take 4 more questions. And everything, like I said, it's pretty much first come, first serve. So if I don't get to your question today, I'm here tomorrow. So anyway, Thelma, Nixon on your body says it all. Yes. Yes. All right, I think this thing jumped. Oh, Paula, no, we're not going to read on, I don't read on, how do I put this? People leaving the planet prematurely. Sorry. Wendy, will there be solid proof that Russia hacked us, not China, so Trump can't keep blaming China? There already is. Wait, there was something I wanted to ask about that. Was Russia, how about this? Trump's not gonna, he's not gonna blame Russia. They bought him on sale. And actually right now I've heard that Deutsche Bank very much wants to cut ties with him. They tried, what I heard was they tried to sell his debts, but nobody wants the baggage that comes along with it. So in order for them to cut ties, they have to call his loans. So maybe we should read on that. But the other thing was with Russia attacking, or the cyber attack, was that just in general, or were they trying to help Trump? Are they just trying to help themselves? What was the aim? I'd like to ask that, if that's okay. Yeah, but Wendy, Trump, you could walk serial killer Vladimir Putin up in front of him, and it's like, tell him, and Vladimir Putin could say, yes, we did it, and Trump would just be like, I didn't hear anything. He is bought and sold. Anyway, all right, so why the cyber attack from Russia? And oh, and by the way, if I smile during readings, and the readings are all dark. I mean, I read on political stuff every day, so it's not like, oh, everybody's having a horrible time and I'm smiling. No, I'm trying to keep the mood up. I'm trying to, and the whole reason I'm doing this is to let you know that you're not alone, and what have you. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, so why did Russia? Why the cyber attack? And Deutsche Bank. Call in loans. Leaving Trump stuck. But who knows? I mean, there might be something, sometimes in loan agreements, there's stuff in the fine print that says, look, you can't call all this in at once. Who knows? Okay. Callie, it's only a formality. Nothing can change it on the 6th. True. It doesn't change, though, if he's under pressure. But I think that's hysterical. Yeah, I'm going to read that. And yeah, bye. Got a plane to catch. We'll be stopping by the White House on the way out. No, sorry. I'm not going to have time. No time. Sorry. Okay, let's see what else. Anything else here? Steve, everything about this election process has been anything but a formality, even though expectation prevails. Okay. Hello, Clotho. Callie, yes, they will cause havoc, but can only delay the inevitable. Okay. Desrat, Autumn, my birthday means more today because of the stimulus, such as it is. Did they pass something? Did I miss the headlines? Oh, please tell me. I've been getting horrible cards on that. Please tell me that kids are going to get something. Congress. Okay, is this the latest? Congress on the brink of a deal. 30 minutes ago. If you guys, if something's happened, please let me know. I so want I so want to be wrong. No readers 100%, but this I want to be completely wrong, because I just keep getting that it keeps falling through, but that means millions of children are suffering, which makes me crazy. Anyway, but happy birthday. After all that, happy birthday. Okay. Linda Sue, producers. What about advertisers? True. Anything else? Cecilia, how's Trump's health? Okay, well, we're checking in on Trump first thing. That's the first question. But I've got 2 slots left open for questions. KD, is Trump going to fake his death? No. I've read on that before. And even if he thought it might get him something, or he thinks he could get away with it, which he can't. His narcissism wouldn't allow it. Same reason he's going to have a terrible. He may want to try to get Pence to pardon him, but my gosh, he can't let go of the power. That narcissism is just a black hole of need that it's even doing things that are even that's not smart, but even doing things smart that might help him, he just can't do. I've said before, he's got blinders on, but it's like the blinders are really turned in and they've got little mirrors on the inside so he can look at himself. He's awful. Okay. Will Cuomo be the next AG? I've read on that, and unfortunately, no. But he gets quite a chuckle, is what I got at dinner parties or what have you. He gets quite a chuckle at the thought. He's like, oh, going after Trump. A lovely thought, but I keep getting that, Stephen, that he's going to stay where he is. Sally, can you read on Sidney Powell? Yeah. That's what I do here, but it's just Sidney Powell. She is a scary human being. Pammy, where and what is going on with Melania? Pammy, why are you worried about her? Just let me know. I don't pick up much, so if there's something specific that you're worried about, let me know. But I just she's Ava Braun. Kelly, why do they love Trump? He's done nothing for anyone. All he is let hate be up front and racist out. How does that make it someone great? because they have their own, he's reinforcing their own feelings. He's reinforcing their own anger, their own, there's a, you know, for anyone who doesn't know the term, a zero sum, a zero sum way of thinking about something is there's a winner and there's a loser, and there's nothing in between, and there's not enough. It's this thinking that there's not enough for everybody. If you get something, I don't. And I don't struggle too much with it, but I do try not to think like that. And I think most of the people here don't think like that, but there are a lot of people who do. So, and even the idea of women gaining equal power, I've seen more times than I can count a man come back and say, well, I'm not going to bow to women. It's like, we're not asking you to bow. What are you talking about? Equality means we don't bow to each other. No, because I cannot think of anything other than power, not power. There's this amount, so it's reinforcing that thinking that they have. I think there's even some brain studies that have something to do with, but I don't know enough about that to go on. That's probably more than you wanted to hear from me, but there we go. Barbie, hey Barbie. Will Congress be able to tie Biden's hands in helping the American people get through? Okay. Will Congress tie Biden's hands on this? Well, on helping people and more. Will Congress tie Biden's hands? All right. Biden's hands. All right. That is my 12 questions for today. So I will get out ye old cards and ye old card holder on the little rack, and we're going to do the thing. All right. So if I didn't answer your question today, again, nothing personal, and I'm here tomorrow. It's kind of first come, first serve. Although some things do get cut off sometimes. I feel bad when I don't answer questions, but I'm here every day. So, okay. Hello, Lucretia. Good morning, Autumn. Happy Christmas to you and your kitties. I love that. Kel, it's like a cult. Send him all that money. Yep. There was something here. Wish everybody a good week. Mims is saying, yes, they see women in power as a big loss for some men. Pretty sad. Thalma, zero sum, very good. Explains and helps you see those in power now, so someone has to be under. Yeah. You start dealing with people who have a zero sum mentality, and then you add on the drama triangle on top of it, and you get some of the nastiest energy. So, okay. All right. Renee saying my son brought me a chocolate chip cookie from Barnes and Noble. What a good son. And if there's, come on, Renee, you're such a sweetheart. You are such a sweetheart. We all know you are such a sweetheart. If somebody deserves a cookie, it's you. If someone deserves a chocolate chip cookie, it's you. Erin Sun, people can become addicted to negativity as they can positivity. The key word is addicted. True. Can give them a sense of control, to feel like things are so crazy, and I understand now what's really going on. Therefore, I have some control over the situation. Well, it's a conspiracy. It doesn't matter. It makes sense to me. It gives me control, therefore I believe it. So, Renee, Nick is such a good son. Thank you, Autumn. Oh, that is so sweet. And I know it's your son, and that's a whole different thing. But today I've been thinking a lot about my actually, and I know it's not the same thing, but I had a black cat named Nick, who he passed away 4 months short of his 20th birthday. People who hated cats loved Nick. He's a black cat. Sweetest. I mean, like Boo Boo Kitty sweet or more. And it just got in everyone's heart. I had him from when I was 15 until I was 35. He met every guy I ever dated. Oh, he was just precious. So must be something about the name, maybe. It's a good name that helps. I don't know. Susan, Trump says, send me money, I'll send you more Kool-Aid. Katie, some men are threatened by strong women. They know of what they speak because strong women always call them out on it. Love Kamala for that. Yes. Scarcity mindset. Thank you, One Dominant. Also known as the fear or victim mindset. I call it the Chicken Little syndrome. Scarcity mindset, absolutely. Renee, the name Nick means more to me than I can tell you. Here, Autumn, I'll tell you more later. It's an amazing name. Thank you. Sandra, those men who think about women forgot the person who gave birth to them. Yep. Okay, so we're at 32. So actually, you know what? I'm not starting with Trump. I'm starting off with the airlines, and then we're going to go into all the Trump stuff. Okay, so 32 airlines. There are new strains of the illness in the UK and elsewhere. I know they are they're coming up with new ways to disinfect planes. Oh, Angela, my son's name is Nicholas. It's a great name. Full disclosure, I was married to a commercial pilot. I've worked at the front desk in flight schools, and also I worked at the front desk at it was a combination flight school and FBO where the private planes come and go. I don't fly myself, but I know quite a bit about aviation stuff. So let's see what's going on with aviation here. How is it going to affect the airlines and the flying public with the new strains and what have you? Let's see here. They're taking a beating. Yep, airlines are just taking a beating. Man. And anybody who's afraid of flying, I'm the person to talk to because I've seen firsthand, I've known pilots, I've seen firsthand what kind of training the pilots get, what they deal with, what they're ready for. It's amazing. You're very safe. You really are. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Looking for passengers to kind of, people are voluntarily not moving, but this is a card of travel. It is movement, travel, and it's major arcana, so capital letters. They may get some relief from the government, but it's still going to be shaky ground for a while. Better than it was, but it's really, really going to be touch and go for quite a while. So the new strains, are they going to Yeah, it's all tied together, the flying public and the airlines. You know, and obviously it's easier for airlines in some certain other countries who are heavily subsidized by the governments. So it's harder for airlines who are not. So is the whole flying thing going to recover? Are airlines going to recover? And my heart goes out especially to the flight attendants, because they do a Herculean task and they don't get the pay or the protections that the pilots get and whatnot, and they're dealing directly with the public. And I've met a lot of flight attendants, and there is this overall, of course there are always bad apples anywhere, but overall there really is a good heart there in general of keeping people safe, wanting people to be safe. And I do believe, I mean, I've known flight attendants who absolutely would put your life, you stranger, put your life above their own to save you. I mean, they take it that seriously. And obviously that's not everybody, but I'm just saying flight attendants get a bad rap sometimes, but man, they do it. They do a hard job. Okay. A little bit of heartache there. Heartburn. Interesting. Okay. With all the mess and who's flying, who's not, are people wearing masks, are they not? I mean, all of this garbage. And that's the illness stalking across the world. There's a lot that's going to come against the airlines, but also a lot of new information, a lot of new regulations, a lot of stuff. And what I've got here is it's like in the long run, it's this big move toward technology. Oh, excuse me, don't know what's going on. Sorry, don't know what that's going on. Going on with this sneezing, but there's this huge move to technology. And if you've ever been to the like, I used to go to the EAA, in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. There's an aviation museum, and every summer they have a thing where they also show off new technology and newer planes and in private planes and the way automation's going. And it's a movement toward automation in not only safety, but also cleaning, but also how we have to interact less. So it's going to be very touch and go for quite a while. But this feels cleaner than what we're in right now. So there are going to be improvements. Well, that's good for everybody. I mean, that's just good news. If that's the news for the airlines, and that's probably good news for everybody else, for the people in general. Connie, thank you. Maybe the airlines would consider rapid testing prior to boarding. Yeah, I mean, if you have to take your shoes off, certainly, can they take your temperature? Something simple. Thank you, Ernstone. Okay. Frida Smet, it feels strange to put up Christmas decorations knowing only you will ever see it, but it was fun. Take pictures. You're not the only person. You're not the only person. Instagram Christmas. Yeah. I mean, my wreath fell down yesterday when I had to close the door, but my Christmas decorations, who's going to see them but you? So, anyway. Yes, rapid testing before boarding is the best idea. Whatever way they can come up with. Okay. Trump. Now we're moving on to 41. Let's check in on Trump. That's right. Man, I get the feeling there's a fur baby looking for me. Elaine, that's one of the things that has come out of the illness. Everywhere is cleaner. I like that. Linda Sue, rapid testing is not reliable. Ah, okay. Hello, Crystal. All right. Oh, boy. All right, let's check in. My stomach just went sour. Yick. All right, Trumpy Wumpy. Let's check in on the garbage bag in chief. The man is one giant clog. Just a horrible headache, but I'm good. Oh, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Okay. Sniffy, how's it going? Bad. Very bad. Let's see here. What's going on here? Here and here. All right. Linda, we always run Autumn through the grinder. Do you guys want me to close the door? Just let me know if you're getting too much background noise. Oh, this fell down. Democrats everywhere. Encroaching. Getting closer and closer. All right, Sniffy. They should have. Nobody helped me. A victim. Victim. You know, you have loser with Trump. Victim. He's always the victim. Victim. On the defensive. They should have protected me. They should have overturned democracy to give me what I want. Oh, there's Hanging Chad. And Clotho's here. Who came up with that? Hanging Chad here. A suspension. Oh, he's going to, but no, he can change it, or yeah, he's going to turn this into victory. It's going to be the greatest comeback ever. He's going to turn it into victory. He's going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be better. He's going to stay in. He's going to overturn the election. Here, he's going to be a bigger star than he ever was. He's going to, oh my gosh. I read tarot cards on YouTube. And I think he's delusional. Yeah. Chi Last Chat is a regular visitor in 45's readings. Yes, indeed. Aaron Soon, the drama triangle, indeed. Oh, yeah. Ed K saying delusions. Mr. B's tarot. I've got 3 emojis. The stop, the clown face, and the baby bottle. All right. Well, how's your health? 45. 45 at 45. Because, you know, to say you're at high risk of having a heart attack is an understatement, but I do not want you to have. I'm asking, how's your health? How's your health going to be between now and inauguration day? Biden's inauguration day. I do not want you to be hurt. Sincerely. Crystal saying she scares me, the Sidney Powell lady. Oh yeah, she's number 11 on the list today. Yeah, yay. Anyway. Erica, 30 more days until the adults take over the White House. Yay. Yo, not great. His health is not great. Gosh, you mean being obnoxious, constantly stressed and aggressive, eating like you're basically eating like you pick stuff out of the dumpster behind a fast food restaurant, and being grossly obese. You put that together and it's not good for your health, really? What a shocker. For all the problems I have with Bill Clinton, and I have many, at least after his heart attacks, he went vegan. Whereas this moron he'll be fine. These are just lower these are just minor arcana, aches and pains and problems, and health issues. I'm not getting any towers or anything crazy there. Yikes. Okay, 4730 is Pence under pressure to not do the right thing January 6th, even though it's just a formality, having Pence read out that Biden won. Let's see here. Pence under pressure. I can't believe he's leaving the country. He's doing that and immediately going away, going to another whole part of the planet. Bye-bye. So oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes, he's under pressure. Pence is worried. Oh, Pence is worried. There's all kinds of talk and rumors, and even some things Trump has said, and things people around Trump are saying, that makes Mr. I can stand in front of cages filled with powerless people and children and do nothing. But I am holier than thou, and what one with. And now, the way Trump is talking, it might be more than he can stand. It's kind of like, take the information, go to the door, open the door, throw the information in, slam the door, run away. There, that's the thing. Okay. Always had Trump say all kinds of stuff. This is what he's been through. This is him spending more and more time in prayer. This is trying to look at what the good that they've done for the country. Because now, now everyone can say Merry Christmas where they weren't allowed to before. I worked in retail. I worked at bookstores. I worked at big bookstores. I worked at Barnes & Noble. Said Merry Christmas. Could say anything you wanted to. Some kind of investigations are coming, though. And he's going to get sucked into this rancor. But for now, he's nervous. Whew, he's nervous. And he does not like what he's hearing. Does not like what he's hearing. Dave. Dave. Never change. All right. Will the UK mutation of the illness come to the States? Will the mutation come to the States? Not as quickly as it would have in the before times, but actually it does feel like there are less vectors. Is that the word I'm looking for? Of ways it can spread. One dominant is probably already in the States. This feels like CDC. I get healthcare workers for cups, and this feels very CDC-ish. Let's see here. Oh yeah, healthcare. These are the vaccine makers. Merchant plus the healthcare stuff. But things are more porous than they should be because of misinformation and confusion. Things are just, they're spreading. They do, but it's slowed. It has slowed. So Aaron Soon, same. I worked retail, customer service. I said whatever I wanted to. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, nothing at all. Nothing people could do about it. Crystal, my heart resides in bookstores. Oh yeah. My heart resides in books specifically. Yeah, it's definitely spreading, but it is slower. For what it's worth, does that help at all? 53, well, 54. Oh, back to Trump. Is he honestly thinking he can restart The Apprentice? Moron. Instead of money, money, money for the theme song. So, Sniffy. Oh, wouldn't that be? He could go back to all the sniffing and, deep breathing. Deep entertainment only. Just his deep breathing. Deep breathing. To be the star again. To be the star. And still just be able to do whatever he wants. Please. Craig, the world has moved on. Yeah. Thelma, The Apprentice? What? Please, man. Oh. John's saying he's had a lot of practice firing people. Yeah, but that's the thing. In real life, he's too much of a coward, and he won't do it. Oh, Frosty Bean, thank you. That's very kind. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. Anyway, The Apprentice. Okay, look, before I've even gone to this, it ends with insult to injury and no money. Out in the cold. No money. Nobody watching. Nobody interested. No advertisers. No. Trying to go back. Trying to, since he's the King of Wands, this is the Knight of Wands, trying to kind of do the action for himself, and you could set it at Mar-a-Lago or whatever. Oh, nay, nay. Nope. 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 See you in court, Sniffy. 5630. Can Biden do anything to restart the briefings? Let's see here. I only remember I remember I watched one episode of The Apprentice when Joan Rivers was on. It was in one of the later seasons. And I thought it was odd. But anyway, let's move on to important things like the safety of the country. Oh boy, 57. Okay, Biden. Can Biden do anything? What's going to happen here with briefings, with security briefings, with knowing what's going on? This is kind of important. Man. Linda said, might be an audience for court trials. Yes, indeed. And you know, he is extraordinary. He gets the grandest juries. He gets the special prosecutors. He'd get huge audiences for his trials. Biden. Okay, seriously, Biden, the security briefings. This is a thing. And this is really worrying. Oh, and Biden's not happy. Oh, he's so not happy. So not happy. He's kind of like, I'm not even in yet. I'm not even in there yet. And this is what I'm dealing with. It hasn't even started, technically. Hello? Kind of needed. He's used to things being much more orderly, straightforward. This is how it works. This is how, and also how Obama and Biden organized the transfer over to Trump's people was very organized. But this. What I'm getting is they'll be able to get things moving again, but there are just delays here. Because this is how it should be. But Trump has people in key places. They've got stupid plans and they want to block things. And they're trying to suck up to Trump and all of this. And there's Trump being the, I'm sorry, asshat that he is. No, we're not going to give security briefings to the person who's taking over the head of the United States in a month's time. So, but he'll end up more on the defensive as time goes on, but this is not good. Okay, is it going to have a negative effect? Is it going to hurt us? Crystal, Biden is a Scorpio. You know, Autumn, how they can get. All right, Biden. Will you? Who? For what it's worth, I just cut the cards. I got the Justice and the Tower right there. So, is this going to seriously hamper our safety? It is right. Butt hat, Autumn. Yes. Yes. Unless it's a hat on a donkey. An ass hat. No, this is not good. Yes, this will hinder our ability to respond to things, to react to things. And right now, who thinks that Trump is actually listening to he's actually going through his daily briefings? I don't think so. This is not good. Oh, they're bringing it to him. But he doesn't, he just, yeah, I'll listen. Yeah, I'll read it. Yeah, whatever. This is the card of refusal. Until we finally get someone in the job who actually loves the country, loves something other than himself. Okay, but I'm not getting the Tower. I'm getting gross negligence. And this is not good. Emperor needs to know the secrets. But we just have to get through this we just get through the next month. Just have to get through the next month. And if things go well in Georgia, that will help immensely too. Starting earlier in July, we will start getting some people into position who will be helpful. Calibri, Sniffy's watching Fox and eating a bucket of Chick-fil-A. Aaron said, oh, heck no. John, longest month of our lives. Yes. Yoy. Okay, 103. Oh, more Trump stupidity. Oh, 330. Okay. The whole screaming match with Powell and Flynn in the Oval Office, apparently was in the Oval Office. Screaming match between Trump's advisors. I think it was mostly the advisors because Trump loves that. He actually enjoys watching people fight. Who enjoys watching people fight? Who's got time for that? Seriously, don't you have anything better to do? Anything better to do? Who would get a kick out of that? Whoa! Cards flying. Oh, cards flying. Wait. There. Okay. All right. So is this something Trump's going to do? I was watching why is my brain... I hate when my brain does this. I can watch somebody's video. If you'd asked me any other point, I would be like, oh yeah, it's her. I'd know her name. I'd know the name of her channel. And suddenly I'm here and I've got all this stuff going in my head and my brain's just like, yeah, her. Oh, well, no, not her. I need a name. This morning, I was watching her. She's great. She's fantastic. Australian. I can hear her voice. I can see her. Oh my gosh. I hate when my brain does that. Anyway. No, it's not Whimsy. Yes, Calibri Flyer. Yes. Lena. It wasn't Lena. I love Lena. But it wasn't Lena. Marianne. Lori. Marianne. It was Marianne. What's Marianne's channel? I love Ellie. Ellie's great. No. Revealing Light. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. Marianne, I was watching her this morning. Oh my gosh. Why did my brain go blank? Oh, I don't know how you put up with me. I'm just glad you do. She was saying this morning that, now what was she saying this morning? She was looking at the idea of martial law, something, but she was saying that she thinks, she wasn't saying martial law, but she was saying that she thinks that Trump still has something up his sleeve. Just right, Autumn, your Nickelodeon just did a Control-Alt-Delete. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, she's great. Marianne is great. And I am an idiot. Anyway. But she said that she thinks Trump has something up his back, or something up his back. I give up. I'm just going to read. I'm just going to do the reading because apparently the brain not working with me today. Apparently it's off, I don't know, drinking almond nog and listening to Christmas carols. Katie, you're in the zone, Autumn. Not unusual to forget name. Oh, bless you. Thank you. It's just, it plays into this dream that the Democrats, they're small and weak. And we just need to dominate them. You know, we were talking earlier about scarcity thinking, and you can't have equality because one has to dominate the other. This is their, you know, small little girly men, you know, that kind of garbage. Okay. Oh, is Giuliani talking about this too? Really, Trump? That's a card I get for Giuliani. This is looking at options, looking to see what ship might come in, or what ship might be coming in that you can claim as your own, even though it's not your own. This is Republicans with ideas. These are this is his die-hard base. And this is also Flynn, who, I don't care what happened to him before. First of all, Flynn only got the deal he got because the deal he got, rather, was that he would plead guilty to these certain charges, but they wouldn't even look at these other ones. Well, those other ones are still out there, and they can be revived. He just wasn't going to get charged for them, but they're still out there. So first of all, there's that. Secondly, I'm not one of these readers who's like, oh, I was right. No, I'm saying just as his character in general. I've been saying all along, he's going to continue to get himself into trouble because he thinks that he can get away with it. He has not learned any lesson here. None. Zippo. And they're filling Trump's head. And so now Trump is even trying to think through the really, yeah, this might be a thing. This might be a thing. Linda Sue, when reading people, sometimes they only think they have something up their sleeve. So is he actually going to go through with it or try to go through with it? Because I don't think it would work. I don't know that anybody would actually go along with it. Let's see here. Whoa. Cards flying. Okay. Burden. It's the card of burden. You know how I also say that it's with some of these wands, sometimes it's like paper, like it's something you mulch down. You mulch down wood to make paper. For actual votes, I usually get swords. With wands, this is usually like court papers or something like that. This feels like these are the stolen. These are the fake votes, the stolen votes, the garbage that's conspiracy theory. Did you guys see Stephen Colbert? The coup before Christmas or something like that, the animated thing. It was cute, but it's yes, Trump's going to act. He's going to act. Oh wait, and he's could potentially, is he going to try to get the military involved to, so he's sitting pretty, yeah, whatever. Take several seats. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Oh, good. You guys did see it. All right, let's see here. Nope. Doesn't matter what people are saying. The reality is crickets. Quiet as a tomb. You didn't win. You're going out. Doesn't matter what corruption you come up with. Trump, you're an idiot. What a maroon. What an ultra maroon. No, it's a dumb idea. No. Nay. Oh, nay. Oh, nay. Okay, we're at 113. What was Russia after with this cyber attack? Were they trying to help Trump? Were they looking for something specific? Were they testing something? What were they after? Oh, thank you, Frida Smith. Just links in the description box. These are the ones it even says on the link, light gray backs. Okay. What were you guys after? Was there something specific, or were you just casting a wide net? Cozy Bear. What a name. I mean, I have to agree with some of the late night comedians who are like, it's actually a great name. Like, oh, it's a Cozy Bear. That's nice. Not nice. John, I love that. Military, you called us suckers and losers. Of course, we'll help you. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you. So, Vlad and cyber people. Oh, okay. So there is definitely sending a message, but also getting in there. But sending a message, okay. Emails, or they're sending a message that they can, or what? Yeah, it was a little upsetting when American cyber security found out. Yeah, little upset. Oh, Biden's going to retaliate. Oh, yeah, that was very upsetting. And honestly, I think there are people in cybersecurity who are gathering evidence, information, making plans that they're just kind of keeping in their desks and for the next month that they're then going to bring forward. And oh man, that's going to hurt because this is a card of a lot. So, yeah, I wouldn't I mean, because Trump was in office, because he's tapped into the worst of so many people's instincts, they have been successful, wildly successful. However, with Trump out of office, it comes back down to, okay, let's just think about this for a minute. Let's just think about maybe you or I. Let's say we decide we're going to try to screw over the National Security Agency. How do you think it's going to end? Do you think our existence is going to be erased and we're going to be put in a deep hole? Very possibly. Don't do it. Well, Putin's about to find out that the Trump lovely get away with anything is about to come to a very solid end. Tinker Mouse, very sweet and shy rescued bobtail, sitting on my lap listening to you while purring. Autumn, it's taken a lot of work to get him to relax like this, and you are a help. Hello, kitten. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, good boy, girl. Good kitty. Aaron's still in the military, always has a backup plan. Sniffy turned his back on them, and they remember. Military voted big for Biden. Yep. Yeah. Things are going to get a little more difficult for you, Vlad. Just letting you know. Heads up. 118. Deutsche Bank. Okay, so I this is what I heard, but I don't know if it's actually true. But there's been rumbling about it for a while. That was in the news, where Deutsche Bank is talking about cutting ties with Trump and the Trump family, and they've tried apparently selling the Trump loans, but nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. So the only way for Deutsche Bank to cut ties is to call in their hundreds of $1,000,000 loans. Now, there might be something in the paperwork that says you can't do that. That happens sometimes, where it says, look, bank, you can't just suddenly call, I've got a mortgage with you. You can't just suddenly call the whole thing out of the blue, because I'm not going to be able to do that, or what have you. So, is Deutsche Bank going to suddenly just say, yeah, 400 million or whatever it is, 600 million, whatever. Now, he's a boy. His name is Silas. Hello, good boy. Hello, Silas. Hello, good kitty. Hello, good kitty. Hello, Silas. Jane, give them Mar-a-Lago and 3 homes in Palm Beach. Oh, yeah. Oh, while I'm looking at this, didn't Javanka, they just bought a $30 million bunker in Florida? Bunker? Really? Florida's a giant sand dune. You can't. How could you build a? And why would they live in a bunker? What the heck? What? I. Anyway, Deutsche Bank. You're gonna call. You're gonna call in the loans on Trump, Deutsche Bank. Oh yeah, they're done. They're done. There is some. It feels like there actually is some effort in. The card of taking a beating. Ow. Um, there is some. It feels like there is real pressure in Deutsche Bank to clean up, Mr. Beast Tarot, and that's just the money we know about. Good point. Good point, Mr. Beast Tarot. Oh, they better try to get that money quickly. Clotho, the area is known as Billionaire's Bunker. They better do it now. If they're going to do it, they better do it now. Trump is about to have major legal problems with his money and whatnot. It might be working on it because at the center, this would be insult to injury. Huge burden falling on the merchant. This might already be in the works. Steve, what about those hundreds of millions he's pocketing in campaign funds? Can that stand? Oh boy, might have to do a. Thing is, it's already almost 1:30. Might have to look at that first. I'll make a note, maybe a note of it. KD, anything that they buy now will be taken from them for payment of debt and taxes. Could be. Let me put that down for tomorrow, Steve. Trump's hundreds, millions pocketing campaign funds. All right, that's the first lot tomorrow. Just 3 more cards on Deutsche Bank. I'm just going to squeeze these in here. 3 cards. The Deutsche Bank, are they going to? Yeah, I think things are already in process. Feels pretty strong. And I think there are some people in the Trump organization who already know that. There's some sleepless nights going on with, it's not just like the big players that we know about. It's like, is it Weisselberg? Is that the name of the CFO? But other people like that. They think they're sitting pretty now. They think that Trump thinks his position has kept them safe, will keep them safe. This is my card. This, first of all, this is a card of being out in the cold. But it's also the card I get for forensic accountants. As in, where's the money? I think there's already stuff going on. He thinks he's safe, but I think there's some wheels already starting to. Aaron Sun, yes, Autumn. Alan Weisselberg, thank you. Yep, thank you, Mims. Okay. Let's do, will Congress tie Biden's hands? 125. And then we'll look at Sidney Powell. Ugh. And then I can go have a cocoa. Before I put in the time stamping, I go all the way down to the basement where there's a little Keurig machine, and there's this. It's a non-dairy cocoa. It's very good. It's only 60 calories. It's parfait, apparently, and that's where I go after this, and then. Then it's like, okay, I'll come back and I'll do the time stamping but anyway, it's Congress. Oh, is Congress going to tie Biden's hands on the things that he needs to be doing? Mims, oh yes, please, Congress, tie his hands. Tie Biden's hands? Mims? Mims? Okay. Okay, so that's action taken. Ace of Wands. This isn't telling me. This is telling me they're waiting. All the energy is sitting on the Georgia runoff. All the energy. There's so much. It's. Do you guys remember those? Not entirely accurate, but in science class they'd show you that picture of the solar system, and they'd say it's like you can imagine gravity, like there's a completely flat plane, and then you get like a planet or something, and it like sinks in, so you can show that it's like so things that come along, they get caught in the gravity well and they go down, and it's not entirely accurate, but sure, okay, that kind of shows you. And then they get to the sun, and the gravity well is like this, and so things are like whoa, and they go down. That's the Georgia runoff right now. It's the big oh, I know, Mims. I know. I was just teasing. That January 6th runoff is, that's where all of the energy's going right now. But past that, if we can get past that, okay, what's going to go in there? Is Congress, House and Senate, are they going to make Biden's life particularly difficult and tie his hands and not allow his policies to go through? Yeah, that's kind of what the Republicans would like. That's a good description of what they're after. Will they succeed in doing the stabby, the stupid stabby? Oh, I can't tell. Okay. This just has to do with right now, Congress. This is the card for Congress because it's a combination of higher wisdom and the really deep, dark secrets. This is communicating, but Biden won. This is a victory card right in the middle. These are Republicans, and at first it kind of felt like Republicans howling at the moon, being very upset. But are they causing howling at the moon? I need 3 more cards. Are they causing that howling at the moon, or are they howling at the moon in frustration? Are Republicans howling at the moon? Are they causing the frustration or are they frustrated? Okay. This is my card. Okay, this can be card of Mar-a-Lago because that red roof, big white thing in the back, which is a symbol of when Trump goes somewhere. But this can also, this is other than, you know, in the real world, this is my card of vacation and retirement. Vacation might be Christmas. Still makes me crazy. I'm still getting, and I want to be wrong. Please let me be wrong. I'm still getting that these nutcases who are pulling the Republicans so far to the right, these Trump people, leave everybody out in the cold. And it ends up coming back to bite the Republicans in Georgia. That's what I keep getting. So the howling at the moon is them howling at the moon. Well, they're going to cause some howling at the moon. They always do, but it's mostly them howling at the moon. Because what they're doing now is so bad. And what they're allowing to happen is so bad. That's what I keep getting. Oh, and speaking of rotten human beings, Sidney Powell. 1:30, 2:30. Sidney Powell. That's right. Please go to Mar-a-Lago. Please. Yeah. Steve, Congress, higher wisdom. It's the institution. It's the I know, but it's the institution. It's the what it stands for. And there are some wise people there. I mean, heck, just hand Katie Porter for president. I love that woman. Sidney Powell. I feel like I should only do 3 cards because she doesn't deserve any more than that. But I'll do the 5. Miles and miles beyond that horrible term, Karen. We should just call them Sidney Powells, but even that's not as bad as Sidney Powell. She's always passing judgment. She's always. I just want to make sure before I continue on. Sidney Powell. Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure I've got the right person. Yeah, her. Oh yeah. New York Times yesterday. Trump discussed naming Sidney Powell as special counsel on election fraud. Oh boy. ABC News 17 hours ago. Fired attorney Sidney Powell is back advising Trump to chart a scorched earth course. Yeah, okay, I've got the right person. She thinks she is judge, jury, and executioner on everything. Again, I read tarot cards on YouTube, and I think she's nuts. At least I'm nice. Trump's desperate. He's even willing to listen to her nonsense. Not gonna, no. Clock's ticking, and that's a big clock, and she can't, no. She's playing on his feelings. She's hoping to get big paydays out of this. Communicating to get big paydays. She's playing on his emotions, and he's an idiot. And the clock is just ticking. but she's loud. So what is her future? What is Sidney Powell's future? Thelma, Nurse Ratched. Great. Oh, yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Anyway, Sidney Powell, future. Where is all that bitterness going to take you? Scorched earth. Cassie Klein, loud, very monotone. She's ambitious. The world. Oh, and she wants to stick it to the Democrats. Entertainment only. What do I know? What do I know? Someone like this, people like this, who tend to have this idea of scorched earth, basically these extreme views, and I can do anything I want. We can do anything we want. They don't just tend to have those crazy views about one thing. So they kind of get it in their head that they can do anything they want, that laws don't actually apply to them, that they're lawyers and things can be bent, and things can be bent sometimes. They can be broken, and nothing bad will happen. Therefore, you can get away with this, that, and everything else. I'm getting some secrets there that are major arcana capital letter secrets in other things that are going to mean she'll be exiting stage left. Major arcana. So she's human level trying to stir the pot, but I don't think it's going to go well for her. And then yeah, that's the hook. You know, back in the Gong Show, or back in vaudeville, or whenever it was, if somebody was not doing well, and they'd get a great big, Bo Peep hook and just yank someone off the stage. Yeah, that's a big. But anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. But I'm here 7 days a week, and thank you so much for being here. I'm very grateful. All right, so tomorrow on Monday, we're getting our internet upgraded in the house. So the live stream should go on as normal, but if it might be cut short, or I might have to reschedule later in the day, I will. If I do have to reschedule, or something, something's going horribly wrong or whatever, I will. I put it. I'll post on the community tab, and I'll on my channel, on the YouTube channel, and I will also post on Twitter. Okay, to kind of let you know, and kind of keep you in the loop. And I'm grateful for your patience with me. Hopefully things will get better, because generally they do. All right. And this evening, I'll see you guys at the amazing trio. I never miss a Sunday night watching Johnny, Jenlyn, and Vecca. So I want to say it's on. Is it on Johnny's channel this week? But anyway, tonight it's 7:00 my time. I'm in Chicago, and it usually comes on at 7 at my time, to see what they come up with, because they're great. All right, so I will see some of you this evening in the chat. I'll just be in the chat, and but I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for everything. All right. Big day tomorrow. And happy birthday, Desrat. Yes. All right. See you tomorrow.